Hey guys, what's up? So this is actually just going to be a very, very quick video, kind of a follow-up to our first part about the RX 580 Cute Pet from Yeston, talking about something I didn't actually realize until I watched Gamers Nexus video on it. We did it first, by the way, just so you know, Gamers Nexus. And until I actually look at the back, is that this is not a regular RX 580, which is actually really disappointing when you consider I paid $250 for it. But it is AMD's little... I hate accusing AMD of doing this, but they did, and I'm mad. The RX 580 2048 SP. They released a card called the RX 580 2048 SP. It's not just the regular RX 580. It is an RX 570 re-released as an RX 580 2048 SP. Now, it has the same amount of VRAM, but it has less compute cores or clusters or AMD CUDA cores, as I call them, which basically means it performs exactly the same as an RX 570, which is very disappointing. So that's what this actually is. But actually, what I did notice is in the serial number part of it is ARX470. So that's when I first thought it was a sham, but Yeston's a real card company. Yeston does make real cards. Usually China only cards, but they do. This is a legit card. The cooling is just okay. It works. So that's why it can get away with just a 6-pin connector. And it's the fact that it is a just really cut down 580, basically what I would call a 470. And the serial number agrees with me. So it is the RX 580 2048 SP. I did put it in my system and test it. It runs pretty much similar to my Red Devil RX 580, just what you can expect, some less, 50-ish less frame rate, 50 less frames per second in like CSGO, unnoticeable when you're above 200 anyway. So above 200 FPS in CSGO, pretty low frame rates, but reasonable in PUBG. It's all playable, it's just low. What I do definitely want to try to do, but I don't think I can because of the size difference between the PCBs of the cards, is I want to try to take this cooler off and put it on an actual decent card. Because I'm very disappointed that AMD would do this. It's like an NVIDIA thing to do. Re-release a card and name it something else. They've done it before. Not recently, but they've done it in the past. But it is kind of annoying that this exists. Now, another thing I figured out is you can't even change the lighting setting on this, so it only flashes. It's got the breathing mode for the light, so it goes on and off. You can't actually just leave it solid, which is a little annoying because the lights are pretty. Look at this backplate. Now, I do want to take the cooler off, because it is a decent cooler. It does work. It does its job. You're looking at like 50 degrees C while playing Counter-Strike, which isn't great, but it's reasonable. Now, when I'm considering, I want to put this on a different card. I don't think it'll fit because it's kind of meant for this PCB specifically. The Yeston manufactures their own, I'm pretty sure, because like I said, they are a real card company. They're not just some sham company like other ones. But no, I just want to tell you guys that. So it's I don't know if you guys can read that on the back, but it is the RX. I was wondering about that number. The RX 580 2048 SP-8G D5. So they did release a cut down version. That's what this is. That's why I was questioning that 6-pin. That's what it is. I suggest watching the Gamers Nexus review. He reviewed this card after me, might I add. But besides it, I would make a full video and stuff, but I really am just not feeling super great. I did just have surgery, but that's besides the point. I thought I had to get a video out. Wow, it is so hot in here. Oh, also, I did put a graphics card in Threadripper, so I just need to get one in. This couldn't fit because I have two 8-pin VGA connectors on the power supply in there, and I don't feel like doing it again to fix them all. So I have to have either one 8-pin card or two 8-pin cards. So I just put the R9 Fury X and just put the radiator on the floor of the case. Like, I don't care. It works. I'm not going to do Vega because I don't want to mess that one up or anything, but the R9 Fury X can just chill in there, and it works. I don't do any GPU intensive tasks on there because I've actually using my router as a NAS, actually, believe it or not. I just plugged a USB, so I edit off a flash drive now don't forget flash storage is pretty fast. So using my router as a NAS, I edit off of my 1080 Ti 7700K rig, and then I just open up the project on my Threadripper and just render it while I'm like playing a game or something. That's the point. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed learning about the really sad cut down version of the RX 580. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.